some engaged tools with the Rakan and the Galio and the Emperor's Divide as well.
Yeah, I do think though GiantX kind of snookered KC a little bit here with the Silas. I like the fact that they kind of hover the Silas because it's now that you've gone the Galio, great ultimate to try and steal away. I think no one Jun wanted, try and freeze this wave out from away from the turret. So nicely done, but here's Isma.
Oh, Isma looking for the engage. They jump immediately onto Kalist, who has to flash away. Flash forward from Yike for the suppression on Jun, who walks down knowing he is done for. KC for the first time.
Yeah, they just needed to make sure that Lot lost this minion wave because you're seeing the same is about to happen in that top side for Kalist.
Lot, that was greedy from Lot, trying to step back forward. Now flashes in, isn't level 6, doesn't have the equalizer, dodges away from the grand entrance. And I said it was greedy, but Lot survives for an absolute age! Lot with the fancy feet, he turns KC to stone. His way up, so they are going to try and fight around it. Yike will secure the first grub. GiantX now gain control of the river, and KC respecting them, backing away.
It's good use of GiantX on understanding Vladdy's cooldowns. Vladdy used that ult in mid to keep himself safe, same with Kana, whereas Jackie's ultimate is just up significantly quicker, so they're going to just use that fact, even though they don't have the Rumble ult, to just bully their way through mid lane in towards White Room.
There's the Vault Breaker as well to safety. TP coming out from Kana as they look to collapse on this play. The Riptide used by Jun for the slow, but the quickness in. Good depth charge again. Isma, though, is running into the rest of KC. Kana distracting Jun and Noah well, and will force them away.
There was so much used in trying to protect him, but now Jun might go down as well.
Oh. I mean, Kana's actually the one who's probably on the wrong side of this. Jun going back in with the hook. In the
this
end,
play on the top side, turret taking on the bottom side. Well, you were for a little bit matching it, but it just means that it's these moments that will stand out because big objectives happen as a result.
Jackie's knocked back underneath the tower, doesn't tank it. Emperor's Divide to try and keep Targamas away. Flashes again, but this is not where you want to be, GiantX. You keep going into the wrong damn jungle. Jackie's might be able to get to the blast cone. Targamas going to try and follow him around. Kalist coming in as well. Puts down the feathers, and Jackie's even with the Kingslayer won't heal up enough. 3-1 to KC.
He's going for a cheaper item in the Hextech Proto Belt and still hasn't finished his first item. Whereas
very true.
You've already got Vladdy who's completed his and moving up steadily towards boot being finished.
Yike comes into the bush as well. Now GiantX realize, oh, it's a 3v3 if we do decide to take this Barney. Jun's the one to step forward. They go for Vladdy. Cease and desist, not on the equalizer, even with the depth charge follow-up. Targamas with a great charm, double TPs. It's Jackie's who joins first, steals away the Impale. Will look for it, but goes between the uprights. Jackie's will fall to KC as they collapse in the bottom lane.
And the TP from Kana managed to get the kill.
Jackie's was looking for it, but the Impale just didn't connect. Now GiantX still fighting in a 4v5. Targamas trying to heal up. No quickness for him. The Emperor's Divide there, though. Targamas dives in, and here come the soldiers. Noah down. Jun will follow suit. KC roar into life in Game 3. 2K ahead.
The decent between him and Targamas, but the TP was way too far forward from Jackie's. He kind of has to throw out the Impale and hope for the best, but removing
Lot might die as well. The Rift Tower's coming in. Targamas looking for the grand entrance. There's no flash now for Lot. The Rift Tower charging around the corners. Jackie's. Oh, he doesn't hit the Abscon. The Rift Tower doesn't take down the tower. Yike now with the Ishtal's impact will lock Jackie's against the wall. He dashes in, but the ground entrance allows Vladdy to make a safe exit. Kingslayer healing, not enough as Targamas takes the kill.
Still being pushed by Kana. You were the ones who went for the play on that bot side, GiantX, and it doesn't work out, and now it's across the map.
On their way for Yike with that Aegis and the Heartsteel complete. Kana is tanky. You've got to lock it. Like, you are now falling
phase as well, and
it was only 20 minutes ago we were saying, oh, we think Jackie's has actually had the better of Vladdy this series.
They're kind of desperate to get whatever gold they can on towards Jackie's, on towards some of these carries, but you've got Adakon now in 10 seconds.
We'll get the Adakon. It's been traded for a top tier 1, as you say, trying to get Jackie's a little bit of a gold infusion, but the Adakon will be more than that for KC. Very happy with their prize as they secure their third neutral objective.
Look at LPL and LCK, they are going for the Pantheons and Wukongs because you have champions like Xayah, Sivir that can manage that dive potential well.
Impale onto Jun. He looked for the engage, but the Scorpion's tail has a mighty sting. Vladdy takes the kill, 2-0-4 now. Joining Kalist in the Deathless carry column. And for Jackie's and for GiantX, like, what do you do? You're bleeding out all over the map. You're going to lose a tier 2 in top, most likely. You're losing your tier 2 in mid. Kana comes down, brings down the double fists. equalizer used here just to clear out the wave, and KC aren't really respecting it at all. The hero's entrance out. They put down the Sun Disc. Bill might just blast going over the wall here. He's on his lonesome, but GiantX don't really know it. Isma looking for the smite. Gets back in. Oh, it's Noah that gets it. Meanwhile, Vladdy looking for a flank position of his own as he TPs in. The Emperor's Divide flashed away by 2, but not by the others. GiantX lose 2 again. Targamas chases off Lot towards the top side. Isma now. Man, earlier in this game, we saw you run towards this red buff area. I'm not sure it's as safe as you think. Spotted, trying to steal away the Crux. Kana coming in as well. More distraction than anything. Yike. Using the shield to aggro the Crux. Isma jumps across the wall. Targamas going to join this fray just to make sure that the buy does fall.
Give it to Targamas.
No one will stop it. Kalis autos it as well, trying to pull GiantX into a bit of the action. Isma does have the smite, can jump across the wall with that Vault Breaker. They'll hold it on 7,000 or so. Jun exhausted by Targamas. Hero's entrance in. They go for the Impale onto Isma. Cease and desist out from him. Targamas will fall first. Isma surviving. Jackie's trying to dive in with the quickness as well, but can't quite get the damage onto Kalis. In the end, a support for a mid laner exchanged. Importantly though, Isma's still alive, healing up from the Razor Beaks, and now about to have his flash back up. The hook out, Emperor's Divide from Vladdy to try and keep Jun and Lot at bay. Kana falling low as well as the missiles fly from Noah, but the feathers fly from Kalist. He'll find 2 with the help of Vladdy, and now the Baron should be secure.
Yeah, I can just tank it up. KC, we have to get the Baron. It took a lot from KC. They end up going over the wall. Kalist isn't in.
They'll be sleeping in the jungle after this game very happily as they push forward. The Inhibitor, their first target. Kana's catching that mid wave to make sure they have a new objective after that Inhibitor does go down. For GiantX, one last press of those R-keys. See if you can find anyone. The problem is you have to make your way through Kana and Yike to do it, and they're pretty damn tanky right now. Kana even has a Seeker's Arm Guard to add that extra layer of protection. GiantX, you got to do something at some point. The Dredge Line's going to land onto Kana. Featherstorm out from Kalist. Isma goes in with the cease and desist, but a good charm from Targamas distracts the rest of GiantX, and Kana from under the towers dives back with a hero's entrance. Double flash away. Stopwatch from Vladdy to avoid the depth charge. Noah unable to escape. Another Dredge Line coming in. Only Lot left standing, and none of his Nexus towers have that same luxury. It took him a while, but KC finally managed to bounce back and take it 2-1.
Game 1 and 2.